Welcome back to This Week in Crime, everybody. I'm Steve Furey. I'm here with the mulleted madman himself.
Saul Trujillo.
We got John Sosa's on the 1 and the 2s. Recorded live at the Comedy Store Studios, and we got the Nightcoop themselves, Kelly and Allie Ryan.
Hey.
Oh, man. Dude, I thought
dude.
you looked at me like I got your names wrong. I was like, fuck. There's no way I just did that.
No, we didn't know, because the last one you were like, how are you? And then, so we were, I think, waiting for you to give a shit
You were
about
like,
how we
waiting on
are.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we'll get it this time. We'll
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, I'm still listening. Still got curry on the brain. You got to be a Laura listener to understand that last reference. All right, let's just jump into it. Let's see what this one could bang through. California thief, this is actually in Venice, California, steals $500,000 worth of wine by drilling hole through store roof. Speaking of, where were you two that night? That's the question. We got him, guys. Get on in here. The Nightcoop, it's a little too on brand.
Wait, what type of wine do y'all drink?
White wine. Normally Sauvignon Blanc, Savvy B, and then after that we go down to Pinot Gris, and then if I'm
Pinot Grigio,
then
then a Pinot Gris.
well, yeah,
Are there two different things?
yeah.
Let's get the white wine.
Wait a minute.
There's
I
Pinot
thought you were saying
Gris.
Pinot Grigio and like taking the O away. I'm
That's
like,
what
that's
I
a stretch.
Exactly. Well,
No, it's like a.
so there's Pinot Grigio, and then there's Pinot Gris.
But I think it's just Pinot Gris.
Really?
I think it's pronounced the S. Once you get rid of the EO, there's no
French
S.
one.
All I know is that I would rather get shot than drink a Chardonnay.
We don't like the butter.
The buttery flavor.
It's really buttery.
Yeah.
We can't have red wine because of the sulfites.
But if I do have it, I'll do a Cabernet.
What around the sulfites? What are they doing?
So it gets sinus infection.
Is that what happens to you?
Yeah, that's what happens to me. What do you do?
I get acid reflux.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yo, y'all are authentic white wine ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was just asking a normal. I was like, oh, they were gonna give me, I like the white one, and then that's it. But you guys are like, nah, down to the.
Oh, no. And we know exactly. If you hand me a Chardonnay, I could sniff it from a mile away.
I hate at weddings when they have the white and the red, and they look me in the eyes and they say it's Chardonnay.
I mean, I'll do it.
I will drink it. If
These
that's all
two
you got.
are literally like, what words
No,
are
I
they
get it.
saying?
I
Okay.
don't. No, I don't. I'm doing that.
I've never had a full glass of wine in my life.
What?
Really?
I don't think Bruce has either. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm always beer or would rather just not drink. It tastes like dirty sock water. I don't like it ever.
Bruce looks like he drinks wine, but like right out of the bottle after he's like good and drunk.
He slaps the bag. It's like a
I gotta tell you, the box wine lately, it's getting pretty
especially if
good.
you're white. If
Yeah.
I know if you're the white wine drinkers,
The Franzia.
the Franzia.
Yeah. Oh,
There's,
but apparently they there's tree branches.
Because they just take
there.
the whole not field, the
Tree.
whole
Bush.
Bush, pretty much.
Bush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
Vine.
just put it in a grinder.
grind it up. Yep. So you're getting
What's wrong
grapes
with
and
it?
everything else
Probably
that
getting
comes along
some
with
birds.
Probably getting a
Just a
little
little
bit.
filler.
Probably getting a little.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Protein.
There's a little there's rats in the ketchup. So there's a little,
Is there rats in the ketchup?
Yeah. It's impossible
a
for
lot of
not to be. Yeah, there's rats in a lot of stuff.
There's like
Rats in the ketchup sounds like something you say to get into a speakeasy.
Let me be the rat in this ketchup, please. Whatever.
Police are investigating a burglary at a Southern California wine shop where a thief stole over $500,000 worth of high-end wine and liquor. The burglary happened during the early hours of the 30th of June at the Lincoln Fine Wines in Venice. A man wearing a mask, hoodie, and baseball cap arrived to the store in a white pickup truck with no license plate.
They identify it as a man because that honestly sounds like a girlfriend wearing her boyfriend's. It's cold in here.
I'm complaining it was cold. The thief then broke into the store by cutting a 5-by-3 foot hole in the roof and lowering himself into the store with a rope.
Cool.
Mission
Possible style, dude.
Fuck out of here for grapes.
I love it.
Yep. That's how you know it wasn't us, though, because we only need 5 feet.
Yeah, that's true. You have a smaller hole.
Not 5'3".
During the 4-hour robbery.
4 hours.
Oh, jeez, really took their time.
Yeah.
The burglar took more than 600 bottles of wine and liquor. The thief mostly targeted the store's most expensive wines and liquors, some costing thousands of dollars and many that are irreplaceable. I love this crime because I do believe probably insurance covers it, right?
Oh,
What? Really?
Yeah, you probably insure all these
It's stuff.
expensive bottles of
Yeah.
wine.
So are you saying it was like a insurance fraud on the owner?
That's what I think in the end.
Do you think in the end?
There'll be a little one I'm going to throw in there at the end that kind of makes it seem like him.
Definitely not the store that I'd attend. Like if the store by my mom's house, like if you get the wines from there, it'd be like 15 cases of like Mad Dog and shit.
Yeah, it's very dusty.
yeah.
No one's gotten wine here. It's just dusted like it's from a fucking King Tut's tomb.
To be honest, when you said that there was a hole in the ceiling, which is how they got in, I don't know why, but I didn't know the size of the hole, so I thought maybe they like vacuumed it, like they.
Oh, like a cartoon.
Ooh, I see.
Cartoon and all the product just right up.
It's like the Italian pigeons are doing it from Warner Brothers. Hey, boss, we got it.
It's glass, Ellie. That would not work at all.
No, definitely not. I mean, I would be a horrible criminal. I really would.
It's like a I Love Lucy situation where you're sucking them up and they're just breaking at the very end. You're like, oh no.
We're gonna go rob this bank, Allie. Have we thought about a sucking tube? No, okay. Among the stolen items was a bottle of Chateau Petrus from 2016 valued at $4,500. The last drop of rare Scottish whiskey with an estimated value of $6,000 was also stolen. It is very hard for me to digest. All of my hard work snatched within a couple of hours. A sensor in the store ultimately sounded an alarm causing the thief to flee. Hake, H-A-Q-U-E, I don't know, told the Times the store's other cameras and sensors were disabled earlier in this week by an unknown person. I think it was Hake.
I think it's pronounced hack is what this guy is.
Yeah, he's a hack.
That's what this guy is.
This guy's a goddamn hack. I know insurance fraud when I see it.
Dude, think about that, right? You insure all your bottles of booze, but you can't sell them. No one's bought them $4,500 bottles. So what you do, you steal them on yourself, you drink them yourself, you get your money back. It
sounds, I don't know. Don't open up a fucking wine store wherever you're at if you can't sell the goddamn wine.
It's not a hard product to get out the door for the most part.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on where you're living. Like if you
that's true.
like you're just some small town in Jersey, don't open a fucking wine shop. You know what I mean? No one's gonna buy it. You open up a liquor store that sells Bud Ice. You know, if you want to be more profitable.
Well, Venice, I love Venice too because everyone always looks homeless, but they're all like tech guys. You ever go there?
Yeah.
They're like, dude, this is a biker bar, and each
or
guy
homeless
works for Apple. Like,
also, very, very homeless. You know.
All right, up to next. Middle school principal tried to lure child to meet for sex on Snapchat. That's not funny, but the way he did it, I thought it was pretty good. And he would have got me.
All right,
he would have got me.
What you got to say about
a New York middle school principal used Snapchat to try to lure a 16-year-old girl to meet him in a remote location for sex. With him, he brought condoms, chicken nuggets, and a Grimace milkshake from McDonald's. He would have got me.
That's not even practical. It's not even practical. Cold nuggets, hot Grimace shake.
Yeah, no.
What teenage girl wants that?
That's true.
Yeah.
The sad fuckable ones, you know what I mean?
You got to get the fucking wine we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, you got to get that wine.
That's I stand by this theory. If you have a Snapchat and you're over the age of what, 23?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think so.
It is weird.
Weird. You can't be snapping people unless
you're selling nudes or something, or like trying to send nudes. That's like the proper way to send a nude.
Yeah, that's
if you're in a relationship, no one should have Snapchat.
Yeah, no. Do you have a Snapchat? Yeah, I don't know. No.
Single. I don't have a Snapchat.
Yeah, I never got in it.
Now,
the only thing a little too old.
The only thing I got out of that story is that you were very easily molestable as a child.
Bring that Grimace shake, dog. I'm coming. I will follow the purple.
The Steve Furey meal. Yeah, the Grimace shake and nuggets and condoms.
Yeah, like the Travis Scott meal. That's my meal.
All I know is that when I was 16, no one was trying to lure my ass. Okay, they're like, "Get this bitch away from me." She won't shut up.
They're throwing Grimace shakes at you to leave.
All right, the reason I have this one is funny is because Erickson made multiple attempts to meet with the girl, even showing up at her house, but the teen never actually met him. So that's why it's kind of funny.
Never happened.
Yeah,
everything's fine. Good.
Thank you for concluding this.
They end up delivering her the milkshake and the
She did get the milkshake anyway. No, I'm kidding. That's a happy ending.
Yeah.
A lot of people wanted that thing. A lot of people went places and they weren't doing it anymore. They sold out or whatever.
Yeah, it was hard to get, I heard. Apparently, you got to blow your teacher to get one. All right. Jesus Christ.
You look over at me like, you got something on that? Like, sure, man. I'm going to let you go ahead and end with blow your teacher. You know what's, like, you know what I watched recently just reminded me of this? Have you guys seen the Jared Fogle documentary?
Yeah.
No.
I want you to watch me pound a little kid.
It's fucking, but
It's way worse than anything you ever thought.
The sandwich guy is a monster.
He's the fucking
way
worst person
more
I've
of a
ever heard
yeah,
of.
he's a very bad person.
I mean, I didn't need convincing personally, but the way you're pitching it to me,
But
is
like as a fat person, I start watching it. So the first 15 minutes is just like them just fat shaming some guy into the ground, like this fat piece of garbage, and then like people go, he's a pedophile, all right? So I just realized the last people you're allowed to fat shame into the ground is pedophiles, which I think is so fucking hilarious.
Yeah. No, I think we should keep that.
Yeah, 100%.
I think pedophile, you can say whatever the fuck you want about it.
Yeah.
I
You
know.
can be racist.
Whatever.
You
can get racist.
Goddamn black pedophiles keep moving in my neighborhood. That's okay. I don't know.
Oriental pedophiles, we're allowed to say, not anybody else, but as long as the word pedophile is attached.
You can say anything.
That's crazy. What's that on?
I believe it's on Amazon Prime or
It's on Amazon Prime for a long time, and then now it's on HBO.
HBO.
Bro, he's like calling this chick kind of helped take him down because he was trying to get with her kids, and she like pretended she would be on the phone with him every day for hours, and they would just be talking about all the crazy shit, and she would like go along with it, and then she was like right at the end when she was about to go help them catch him, she was like, well, what do you want me to do? And he's like, I want you to watch me pound the little kid. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now me and my girlfriend say that to each other like every day.
What? Steve, what?
They're saying I love you. I'm like, all right, babe, I want you to watch me pound a little kid. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go to the store.
Oh my God.
Yo, the door's open a little, Steve.
All right. I want you to
That's a
pound me
closed
little
door
kid.
saying.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's crazy.
It was one of the more gnarly. Yeah, he was truly terrible. Police officers say mice responsible for disappearance of 1,200 pounds of marijuana. Just wanted to tell you guys we did change our name to Mice.
Yeah, it's a real Templeton situation from Charlotte's Web, which is our bellies getting fat with weed.
8 police officers in Argentina have been fired after blaming mice for the disappearance of 1,200 pounds of marijuana. These are the coolest mice.
That's what the guy. That's what the cops are saying. I don't know if you guys. These are some pretty cool mice.
Officers in Pinar argued the drugs were eaten by mice in a warehouse for impounded drugs. More than 13,200 pounds of marijuana was registered to the warehouse 2 years ago until the new police commissioner noticed the total was more than half a ton short.
I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm not buying it.
No.
I don't believe it at all.
No.
I just don't think the mice are more like, I feel like.
I think they do eat stuff.
I feel like they're into uppers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Cops trying to make up like old stories. You gotta know 3 high mice. You know 3 high mice. Everybody's heard the 3 high mice story.
Forensic experts said it was unlikely that even a large number of mice could have consumed that much marijuana. A spokesman for the judge says Buenos Aires University experts have explained that mice wouldn't mistake drugs for food, and that if a large group of mice had eaten it, a lot of corpses would have been found in the warehouse.
Corpses of the mice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
from
dead
eating
Oh my
mice.
God.
Weed.
The idea of like mice turning into killer mice.
It was spice.
They're like, we are
bath
so
salts.
hungry. We have the monkey. They're gonna kill him.
Yeah. It was a mice. We've been burying mice this whole time.
All right, this one, I actually never wrote anything for this guy.
Let's keep it going.
So we're just going to ride it. This is the one where we love to call, what does it look like he did?
Ooh, have the worst lisp in the world.
It looks like, he was buying tiki torches for West Virginia or whatever that was.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like Sid from Toy Story fucks the toys.
Okay, I like that.
A little bit.
You guys got anything?
What did he do?
Oh, he looks like his dream is to motorboat.
Yeah.
he
Not
does.
even good titties. He doesn't know.
No.
Yeah. But what did he do as a crime? I'm going to go with... I just feel like he's creepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He looks creepy to me.
What he looks like is what the crime he did. 17-year-old Iowa teen kills Spanish teacher for bad grade.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be horrible
Yeah,
at
he
Spanish.
killed her.
He's
Yeah.
like, uno, dos, tres. I'm like, how you... I mean, it's like the teacher in Iowa can't
lisp.
be a good...
Yeah.
Uno, dos, tres. I can't do it. I told you.
It's like, I'm doing it Spanish, not Mexican way.
It's Spanish.
It's Spanish.
Spanish. So you can't get past saying the word.
I can't roll my R's, but God, do I love an S.
Who's the worst teacher you guys ever had?
Like you would like think back, you contemplate, maybe I should have killed that guy. Or gal. Whatever.
Worst
teacher ever.
I could start.
You guys seem like you were pretty good in school.
Until it was good until it wasn't. Once I realized I could get like C's and D's, I was like, if this is how it's gonna go,
Yeah,
then
with
forget
no work.
it. Like,
There was a math teacher that touched my shoulders way too much, but I do have to say that after his class, I was really good at like long division. So I don't know.
And you're so loose in your neck.
Yeah, so I don't know.
After his class, I was so loose in long division from the shoulder touch.
Yeah, from this. Yeah, so I think.
a little extra care went
Yeah,
on.
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of him, but his teaching method's
Teaching-
not bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
no.
How crazy would it be if like getting molested made you like a math genius? So like you let him go the rest of the way, he'd be like, "Oh shit, I'm a scientist now."
Like,
One day I'll blow people.
I work for NASA now. It was hard. It was really hard to get here.
you know the reason Stephen Hawking's in that wheelchair is not what you think.
God damn. Steven!
I had a math teacher who would eat mayonnaise with a spoon during class.
Oh, that's worse than the
In a
molester
jar,
teacher
like
I made up.
fucking peanut butter. Just like, all right, you're going to look at a jar.
Christ.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
that is disgusting.
Yeah.
We had a French teacher
Yep,
who,
we sure
God,
did.
God bless the bitch, but she would wear shirts that are way too short for her before crop tops were even a thing.
Okay.
She just, it clearly, like, she put it in the wash, it shrunk in the dryer, she's still committed to
Wait,
the
okay,
whatever.
what are we talking about? Tell me, Wise. Is that what
We're
you mean?
talking
Talking about it combined with McDonald's every day for lunch.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
okay.
So
Yeah.
put it, yeah, and then she would complain about how how she was single because her boyfriend killed himself.
In
a lot
class?
going on.
A lot going on.
She said it all in French, and we had to like
I was like,
really
what
rack
the
our brains
hell?
on what she was saying.
No, it was in English, but with the French accent. Kids, kids, your boyfriend killed himself. Like, get out of here.
Yeah, she.
They
was
have a
something.
little bit of a tummy. Keeps me warm at night.
She was a very like physical teacher, so she like lifted her arms a lot and like moved
You're getting
around
under
the
tit
room.
or just stomach?
Nah, we're talking. You know, and I'm envisioning it.
Yeah. It's not enough tit went out further than the stomach. You know what I'm saying? So when the shirt came up, it caught a bit on the stomach.
And she would like leave it like that. She'd be walking around the classroom like checking your work with her tummy on your desk,
Oh, my God.
and you're like, "Ma'am."
Yeah. If I raise my hand in class, I hold the bottom.
Oh yeah.
So you had Winnie the Pooh as a teacher. That's nice. Oh, bother. How do you say that in French? I had I went to private school as a kid, and I had a sister, Irene, who was she was terrible because she was like one of the worst to the kids. Like she was real mean to us, but then like she went to Africa to go, do nun shit and came back with malaria. So she could manipulate the adults with like, oh, I have malaria. Also listen to me. Like she was bulletproof. So anything a kid would complain against her, she'd be like, there's no way that she did that. She's a nun with malaria. Like, no, she definitely yelled at me and made me feel like belittled me in front of the rest of the kids.
Damn.
Yeah, so no, she was awful.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why God gave her malaria. God bless Sister Irene.
Is malaria for everything?
I mean, like for a forever thing? I think so. I don't know. I've never had malaria.
It seems like one of those things where once you have it, people are kind of like,
Yeah, get out of here.
kind of get out of here.
Go back to that island. It's interesting, right?
Well, malaria isn't contagious, is it?
I think you gotta have like a.
But neither. Never mind.
Yeah. We don't like that.
She thought about it.
I thought about.
You ate the words. I saw you eat the words in your mouth before they went out. You're like, that goes back inside. Yeah.
Pittsburgh store clerk arrested for allegedly trapping out his store selling mushrooms and Vicodin pills to minors. What? Where is this liquor store? Can I get a street? A Pittsburgh convenience store clerk was arrested for allegedly selling drugs to a minor at his job. They found a hidden compartment at the store that contained illicit products.
I mean, what are the illicit products? Because I
Vicodin
had
and Vicodin
just
and
Vicodin and pills, but like those guys don't just sell Vicodin and pills.
Yeah, that's one of them.
They sell like fireworks. They sell like lean. I mean, my guy did. You know what I mean? Like,
I had a liquor store.
Yeah, at a liquor store. Yeah.
What was your liquor store like?
Well, they sold. It was like I don't want to say where it's at, but it always had Mexican paisas in the front drinking 40s before they went out to do field work. There was always a guy. We knew what he was doing on the corner selling drugs. You walk in, there's always loose Shastas and Capri Suns in a tub. And you just saw dudes go in and out of there all the time, like dudes who look like they're buying drugs. So like as a kid, you see it, you know? What about yours?
I had one. Did you guys have a shady store?
A shady liquor store in Easton, Connecticut. Hard to find. We had the Easton Village store. Good grilled cheese.
Our town, we were.
A little different vibe.
Different vibe.
Yeah, different vibe.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Our town that we grew up in wasn't allowed to have any commercial businesoses. It only had.
Mom and pops?
We were in the woods.
We were in the woods, and
Okay.
we only
no
had
Kobe
Easton
murals
Village
anywhere. No.
No.
Those are the stores I frequented would have a Kobe mural.
I'll tell you, sex offenders, they're in the woods.
They're in the
Of course.
yeah.
How many people were at your guys' high school?
We went to different high schools,
Oh,
which is odd.
that is Your parents were like, they're getting too strong together.
No, it's just one of us, I won't say which one, was a fucking loser and the other one was becoming popular, and so one shouldn't have stunted the growth of the other. So
I just didn't.
one of us went back to public school. I'm not going to say which one.
Oh.
All right.
It was me. She became very popular.
How many kids were at this school?
You're like enough with the trauma, you dumb bitch. Okay.
There were 900 at St. Joe's,
too
and
bad.
then yours was.
Graduating class was like 200, but it was two towns together.
Little towns.
These are tiny
tiny
towns.
towns?
Yeah.
They're tiny
Yeah.
graduating class. Wow, okay.
Tiny towns.
So you were popular, but 900. Whatever.
I wasn't that popular. I just wasn't an asshole to everybody.
Ooh,
And
you're
tried
mean?
to make friends, which this one, you know.
I don't know if I was mean.
I wasn't
That
nice.
wasn't mean.
There's literally, do you guys know that 30 Rock episode where Tina Fey goes back and to her high school reunion? She's like, everyone was so mean to me. And then in the high school reunion, they're like, you were the worst bully in the like, I think that's kind of what happened, unfortunately.
Kelly walking in. What's up, fatso? How you doing, boys? How come I don't have any friends? All right, that's fair.
The police found the drugs while conducting a compliance check to ensure the store wasn't selling tobacco to minors. The clerk sold tobacco to an underage. Yeah, you're definitely going to sell cigarettes to minors if you're pushing fucking vapes. Or Vicodin. Police found an 8-foot compartment. That's like bigger than my old apartment.
Wow.
That contained more than 3,000 flavored vape products and cigar wraps. Oh, because you're not allowed to have that anymore.
Oh.
Police continued the search and found marijuana, mushrooms, and Vicodin.
What a thing to ban, though.
Yeah, it's the goofiest thing in the fucking.
Such a
It's making me so
goofy
mad.
thing.
Your earring did?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I just was so shocked by the amount of vape.
Shook my entire being.
Their whole earring off. God damn. I mean, it's such a goofy because it's like you're no longer to have like a green apple.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Who gives a fuck?
I'm a grown man who likes. It's like I like green apple stuff.
We need to go back to the days where kids were smoking cigarettes, full packets during the Great Depression and stuff
American
like that.
spirits or something.
You're allowed to smoke. Let kids smoke, but let it be the gross Marlboro Red.
Yeah. It shouldn't be this yummy shit.
Yeah, if you're really addicted, you'll smoke the gross stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys vape?
No.
Yeah. I mean, I have like a buddy Hormos. He's been trying to quit, and he keeps buying them and then throwing them away, saying he's not, and then buying them and then throwing them away and saying he's not, and then if his girl hears me, whatever. Angie Hormos is smoking. Just narking him out.
Bruce is trying to quit too.
It's hard.
It's so hard. I mean, I've never, been addicted to
never
nicotine.
dabbled. No.
But it makes you grumpy.
Yeah.
When you're not.
And these kids are too happy, so let them fucking vape and be grumpy and be normal. you
And
know?
maybe they'll stop being so goddamn accepting of each other.
That's
They'll-
right.
Maybe it'll make them delete TikTok and shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
they'll go out and be sad and bitter, which
I think being sad on TikTok is pretty much the norm.
now.
Vaping and I feel like most people are just like vaping. And
Is that your algorithm?
vape? Yeah, it's just dudes doing vape tricks.
I was like, not
all
for
I
me. It's like,
Oh, that's Jeffrey Smokes.
yeah. Mine's some abuelita cooking tortillas and then fat girls walking out of stores. That's my algorithm.
I like that's a weird one. I like it.
I'm just telling. I'm being specific.
Oh, this is a great one. I love this guy. This guy is he's just funny. Bloke who gorged himself on 124 kebabs in 31 days says it left him psychologically damaged.
I mean, kebabs aren't like what is a like that's popular in Great Britain, but is it
Yes.
like in my head I'm like, is that like a stick of meat?
Is it a
that what-
kebab?
So essentially,
Yeah.
I've done some research on this. It's more of a euro.
Oh, okay, so it's not a kebab, it's a kebab.
Oh,
Kebab.
It's a kebab.
kebab.
Because when you say bloke who gorged, I'm like, that's not an American sentence.
Yeah.
We don't come in with bloke.
No, he's British. And it's kebab. It's the little sandwich.
Okay.
KEBAB?
Yeah. Kebab is the
Stick of meat.
stick of meat.
Stick of meat.
Because I feel like the stick of meat, you could eat more of that than you could.
Protein.
Yeah.
Shit ton of protein. But the bread is
Should
what
be no
slows you
issue.
down.
Well, yeah, and if there's a sauce, that component, I feel like that would make you feel gross after a minute.
So much cabbage too, you know.
You're mad at the vegetables? You're like, ugh.
Ugh,
Too
get
much
that
cabbage.
out of here.
A bloke gorged on 124 kebabs in a month to raise money for charity and said it left him physically and psychologically damaged.
Can I ask what charity was asking for him to do this?
It's just his own GoFundMe.
Diabetic.
To buy more kebabs.
Diabetic research. You eat a lot of kebabs, so you get diabetes.
Yeah.
It's good research.
Did other people also participate in this charity event and he just sucks at eating
like an
kebabs?
AIDS walk.
Or, yeah.
We're all eating kebabs.
Yeah, it's I'm very concerned about how this was orchestrated because if it
Yeah.
was his own decision.
Oh,
to
he
do it-
looks weird as fuck.
I mean, the way he looks at this kebab, I'll show you guys. His name's Des Breaky. Very,
That's a very British.
British name.
Yeah.
Both names are things I've never heard before, yet sound familiar. 36. He scoffed 4 meat wraps each day as part of his quote unquote kebabathon and consumed a whopping 250,000 calories in a month.
What a thon. That's so sad.
But look at the
Kebabathon.
love this man shows for a kebab.
Wow.
He looks at it like you do your dog or a cat.
See, and
He's about to
that's-
fuck that sandwich. That's how he's looking at it. I don't like that.
And it does sound like something a bald man would do.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, and now the thing is that because he's damaged. I mean, this
Physically
is,
and psychologically.
and psychologically.
Psychologically.
I mean, this is pain. This is a breakup between him and that kebab.
I love if he has PTSD and he hears meat grilling. He's like, ah!
He is using sexual assault victim terminology.
I will say,
It's like,
meat
I'm
wrap is the
physically-
grossest term I've heard.
Of the whole episode, I'm like, I even went, ugh.
Meat wrap. Ugh.
The dad of 2 said he had felt a huge sense of accomplishment when he wolfed down his final kebab on December 31st after raising more than, anyone want to guess how much money he raised for charity?
$5. There's no way anything of significance.
I'm gonna go with he maybe raised like $2,000.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
that.
go with 15,000.
15,000.
I feel crazy.
$1,000.
Damn.
Definitely spend more on kebabs.
Wow, thank God for this guy. Oh,
Definitely
we're
in the
so
hole
lucky for
after the
you.
kebab.
Yeah, definitely in the hole after the kebabs.
What you know what would really suck though is if like he really did love kebabs and now he can never have them again due to this experience. Same thing happened to me when I ate 5 brownies when I was 7 and then I threw them up and I couldn't have brownies for like 12 years.
Steve, what? That's what?
I've got something like that too.
You what? Wait, what did you do?
Sprinkled donuts. Can't eat them anymore. I ate 7 when I was a kid, and you remember they used to like how fucked up the gymnasiums used to, or little outdoor play areas. There was that one where you could just it was a tire with chains, and you could just spin someone.
Oh,
as
yeah.
fast as you could,
Yep.
and then they'd hit it, and then they'd spin back.
Yeah.
I
Fun.
did that, threw up a bunch of times. To this day, can't eat a sprinkled donut.
Horrible.
Wow.
That sounds like a good day.
Yeah,
I like throwing up though.
really.
Yeah.
Talk
I like
about
the
that more.
sensation. You say talk about that more?
Talk about this one.
It's just everything evacuating, leaving. It feels good. I like the feeling after.
Until you get to the bile, the dry heave.
That's the worst. That is
is
the worst.
awful.
When
Ooh.
you're hungover and that's what you're throwing up is the bile and the liquid. Jesus.
It's bad.
Christ.
I don't get like that with food. Like ain't no. I'm not scared of no donuts.
There's nothing that ruined you off food for a while.
Nah, just liquor. Nah,
Liquor,
Just
yeah.
straight up liquor.
Liquors have done that. I can't do vodka.
I can't do cactus because it's gross. If I eat one, it'll be gross. But that's in general.
Got anything you can't eat?
Anything? There are a lot of things that I pick not to eat. I feel like I'm making myself seem more and more mentally odd the longer
Why?
this episode goes on.
Kelly,
There's a lot. Of food.
there's a lot of food she will not and has not ever consumed.
Oh, let's get a couple of these.
Can't do it.
What like?
You can't tell us?
No, I can tell you.
Oh, okay.
But I can't.
What is like the most common food that you have never?
Top 5 that you
like,
don't want.
Yeah.
Top 5?
Give me the top 5 things Bruce can't eat.
Bruce can't. There are things where I'm like, don't. I hate any gummy thing.
What?
I'm quite literally
Anything.
not allowed to chew gum sitting next to her.
It drives me.
Gum and bears and Trident
All of
included?
it. All
All
of it.
of it.
You just don't like the sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
the
if I
sound-
have a
just do
piece
that.
of gum in my
I-
mouth, she has looked at me and been like,
Wow.
"Are you chewing
I
gum?"
swear to God, no one will let me have this form of
No, keep
Tourette's.
going, keep
I
going.
explain this all the time. I go, I have Tourette's, and people are like, no, you don't. But there's a form of Tourette's where certain sounds make you angry. And like, that's how I get. I get pissed. I get intolerable.
you do.
It's awful. I can't.
know.
Okay, so, and I refuse to have a strawberry. Won't do a strawberry.
Actually, heard those are straight poison. Tom Brady won't eat them. There's enough pesticides in a strawberry that you don't even have to use pesticides on a plant. You can
She'll
just take
probably eat the
strawberries
pesticides,
and
but
rub
she's
them on a
talking about
plant.
the strawberry itself.
I know, the strawberry
I
is
love
slap.
I'll
chemicals.
suck the pesticides off and then throw the strawberry on the ground.
Phosphates? Give them to me. Nitrogen?
Wait, okay, but that one, why?
Gross.
Okay, I'll accept that as
The
an answer.
smell, the sound, the whole thing. Anything that accentuates the mouth while you're eating it, I can't.
You mean food?
No, they're
did,
just
like-
certain. My hands are getting sweaty. I
Mom spaghetti? Can you eat that?
can eat my mom's spaghetti. Actually, well, I'm allergic to tomatoes, so I can't. But Twizzlers.
Twizzlers suck. What about red vines?
No.
Any of it, like-
But it's not a taste thing. It seems like a texture
It's a lot of
situation.
It's the texture. You won't eat Jello, obviously.
No,
No.
You know what? I want to hang out with you in high school because these are all this is the diet of a high school kid. Like gummy bears.
She's just losing her mind in the cafeteria.
You gummy bear eating freaks, get out of here.
We actually, in middle school, because I had issues where girls at a table would chew too loudly, and I would be like, "Can you stop?" We got kicked out of our table, and were moved to the quote unquote reject table.
It was the peanut allergy table that no one had to sit at, but
'Cause no one
because
had a
Kelly and I got kicked out of our lunch table, we had to sit there every day.
It's nice you went with her.
I wasn't.
Ride or
that.
die.
I wasn't that great to be around back in the day.
okay.
It wasn't
Combo.
so. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
definitely. We
there was
also had our
this-
back braces at the time, which didn't help the equation.
there was this disabled girl though.
Wait, you guys stop chewing, please. You're irritating everybody.
And Allie's got a hype man that.
Oh man, literally, that was what it was. Oh,
Who's chewing gummy bears back there? Allie, spin me around.
We get like kicked out, and then it's like, of course, like Kelly leaves first, and then I have to be the one that's like, sorry about this, guys, and like pick up my pick up my tray.
I
and
swear to
leave.
God, though, I wanted to deck this bitch one time because so there was this disabled girl, and
But she had a back brace,
You
so
had a
I
back
think
brace.
it's-
Fair.
That's fair,
Fair.
yeah.
fair fight.
You
fair
got a
fight.
medical girl. You're
Yeah.
good.
While I was away from the table, I had a Snapple can. And while I was away from the table, she thought it would be funny to put a strawberry in my Snapple can. And when I tell you, I think I'm the only person to ever scream at that bitch.
Are you putting fruit in my fruit drink? No.
How dare
Well, it was lemonade, which isn't really a fruit drink.
Strawberry
it is a fruit
lemonade?
drink, but I can't-
Strawberry lemonade?
Strawberry lemonade?
No, she was evil. No one believed me.
Wait, no. Is this the bitch who we had to go to her birthday party and like try to
Yes.
chase clams or whatever?
Yeah,
she sucked.
It's horrifying. The whole thing is, you know, when like, I mean, you know, when you're bullied by the disabled girl, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
You can't win that fight.
No, you really can't.
And you know what also
really can't.
sucked for her was that she had a twin who was not disabled and was
One
like,
was born the night of December 31st. The other was born January 1st. Oh. And then
And
one.
those two girls were the Ryan sisters.
Yeah, they're just you guys looking in the
Is this
mirror.
you guys? Is this a story about you guys? You're talking about old back brace and then not back brace. But that is crazy to get bullied by. I've always wondered if there was like an evil disabled person that used their disabilities to their advantage. Mm-hmm. But
she did.
Okay.
She did because I called her out for it and she did the whole I'm disabled. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She typed into her computer, ha, ha, ha. No one will believe you. Ha, ha.
Yeah.
Well,
That's fantastic. I love it. I would pay to see that. The engine. We're gonna get back to Kebab Man.
Oh yeah.
I love that though. No, that was fantastic. That was way better than the Kebab guy. The engineer who even went out without a roast dinner for Christmas to make space for kebabs says he plans to retire from extreme eating challenges, but he's not sick of kebabs and is planning to scoff more next weekend.
Retire makes it seem like he used to get paid a good amount to do it. And I think $1,000 is not enough to be like, I'm throwing in the towel.
Sir, you went on a bender. Eating 130 kebabs in a month is called a bender, and you needed help.
yeah. Joey
Yeah.
Chestnut is going to retire.
Yeah.
You're just going to stop eating
Yeah.
kebabs.
This is not your profession.
He goes, this is very much an accomplishment, and I appreciate the support. $1,000, not support. I'm gonna tell you that right
Yeah,
now, buddy.
no.
No, definitely not.
But I'm not doing it again. This is my final dance. I'm now retiring. He just hangs up like a dirty pair of underwear.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it, but it's hurt me physically. I felt like crap. I'm not getting any fruit, no vegetables, and no nutrition. I couldn't eat anything else. You could.
Sounds like my intervention letter that I read to my family. I don't get any vegetables. I need help.
I just don't understand the need to make an announcement
Yes.
if you only
Yeah.
made $1,000.
Yes.
Right.
If you had like 100 or 50,000 where people got behind you. But
Yeah.
even if every person gave you $1, it's only 1,000. And you're not retiring from anything with 1,000.
Also, yeah, I would like to see the breakdown of that $1,000. Was it one person that was just like, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Here's 1,000, or was it 20 people? I'm not going to do the math, divide that up, but
50, I think.
Oh, and he's just calling a dare. He's just calling a dare charity. He's like, I'll give you $1,000.
His parents were like, we'll give you $1,000 to stop eating kebabs. I don't want to retire. Okay, that one's good. All right, this is another fun one. Sonic employee arrested after bolsita found in customer's hot dog. Bolsita is a bag of cocaine.
This is big in the Latin community. So it's like you got the little bolsita, which means you got the bag on you.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Coke in the hot dog.
Yeah.
In the hot
On
dog.
top of a hot dog,
On top of a hot dog.
which does sound like something Sonic would offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm against this actually. That's like a good
Juarez-style
combo.
hot dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, but and where was it just
So
one?
someone ordered it, a customer, and he put it on the guy's hot dog. So essentially, he was running a drug dealing thing out of a Sonic. Said someone needs, like guy at whatever the fuck he just roller skates up to somebody, and he gave the wrong hot dog to the wrong guy.
What a nerd, though. Because if it was me, I'd be like, oh, I came up on a cocaine.
That would be crazy. dog.
To get a hot dog, you go in there for a hot dog, you come out with a fucking
Yeah.
surprise cocaine?
Yeah. And the Venn diagram of people eating hot dogs and doing cocaine are very much.
They're together.
Yeah, they're
Going
together.
across,
That
the
circle
numbers are
is
together.
pretty.
Why do people what I don't understand is why do people feel the need to call somebody to do something about it?
True.
If you don't want it, if you don't want it, don't take it.
If you don't want it, don't take it.
Say to them, I don't want this.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
No harm, no foul. I don't want it.
I don't know.
I don't know why you got to get other
You
people
don't
involved.
call somebody.
No, you don't call.
You call the
somebody.
police. I mean, you could have been like, hey, can I get my money back for this meal?
Yeah,
won't
I
say
think that's a
nothing.
fair- yeah.
Or can I get a free Route 44 soda? Things are huge.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
yeah, that's
good.
not bad. Make an exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that.
According to the incident report, a woman called police on Tuesday after she bit into her food, only to discover she had bitten into a plastic bag. I'm going to tell you something, folks. I have had hot dogs at Sonic. That woman did not check her hot dog. There's not much real estate there to not notice a bag
Yeah.
of cocaine.
No,
I thought
kidding.
you were like, there's plenty of plastic on Sonic dogs. I was
That
like,
could be true, too.
I was like, what?
Yeah, wait, and how are you eating a hot dog where you don't look at the full hot dog? You don't keep a hot dog in a bag normally.
No, you're not eating it like a 40 ounce, like a hobo drinks a 40 ounce
Yeah.
out of a
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
Like,
You see the
undress
whole
it.
dog.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I think she's stupid too.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there's a lot going on here.
Does she have this like the same dick suck etiquette? Like, does she not look at it's coming at her? She's like, I'm just gonna put it in my mouth without. You take a gander at it first. Does it smell? Is it weird looking?
She eats hot dogs like push-up pops. Remember those ones back in the day where you don't really know what's happening and then it ends? You're like,
Centimeter
"Oh."
at a time.
All right, I think that's the episode, everybody. Thanks for coming in, guys. You guys
Yeah.
are fantastic. Saul, where can they find you?
Soul Comedy, soulcomedy.com.
John Sosis on the ones and twos. There he goes. Comedy Store Studios recorded live. Nightcoop Sisters, the Ryan Girls. Where can we find you guys?
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at I am Allie Ryan.
And then you can find me at this is Kelly Ryan and kellyryancomedy.com.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this was
Appreciate
blessed.
you.
Thank you,
Thanks so
John.
much.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.